Last but certainly not least, Nate Dogg.
Ooh, Nate Dogg, man.
How did you come to meet Nate Dogg?
The same way. We all met at the same time early in our careers or whatever. But Nate Dogg, rest in peace. Allah be pleased with him. Was super solid too. Like that, the whole camp was solid. Like shouts out, everybody over there. Trady, you know what I'm saying? Goldie Low, Beefy Low,
Warren G.
Warren G. Like, I'm gonna forget people, you know what I'm saying? How did I come to meet Nate Dogg? The same way, just happened to be on the same mission, trying to come up as artists. But once they got on, once they blew up, then, and I was already KAM, so I had already blew up. Then it was just, like I said, a mutual respect. We wanted to work with each other, or we just wanted to hang out like with Warren. Like Warren wound up producing, I think, 2 tracks or something like that on my second album, because I was beefing with Cube, or it wasn't beef, but whatever. I broke away from him and kind of was, this is before Whoop Whoop. And so Warren G was there. Like he always had some fly G-Funk tracks, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be trying to write for him, but he wouldn't let me write for him. Like, man, just say this. Like back then, it was like Shun, so I used to be trying to return the favor. Like, you do me some beats, I'll write you some. But he was like, nah. But yeah, he did a couple of records for me. DJ Quick did some records for me, and we'll talk about that on another interview in our relationship. But Nate Dogg, we start clicking also, and he had a little producer or whatever that was making beats for him, because he was kind of disgruntled about just the whole political movement in death row. You know what I'm saying, and how money and fame kind of drove a wedge between their brotherhood over there, along with other type of influences and pressures or whatever. So, he same with everybody else. He would vent, you know what I'm saying? He would, tell me some stuff, you know what I'm saying, some in-house stuff. And, I just be there trying to be a sounding board and a counselor and a therapist. And, after we cry and cuss about it, then we go in the studio and make some beats, and make some music. So we had put together one song that never came out officially called Bubbling, you know what I'm saying? We worked together on the east side of the album on some other stuff, but as far as me and him, only me and him, it was a song that we had called Bubbling that, and it was like 2 others, it was like 3 of them, but his producer, I forgot his name, young little white dude, he got those files or whatever, I think. But it was always love, and it was very heartbreaking and devastating, you know what I'm saying, to lose Nate Dogg, just like it was to everybody else. But yeah, I always had, like I said, I never really had no beef with nobody over there. I said on many occasions, Snoop looked out for me more than Ice Cube did, and I wasn't signed to Snoop. You know what I'm saying? So it's a roller coaster. It's an up and down. It's positives and negatives. You know what I'm saying? But that's life.
How did you take the news when you heard of Nate Dogg's medical challenges?
Um, Devastated and you know, yeah, just devastated, and try to understand, just like anybody else, any loved one that was a loved one. So, I'm always gonna be on some spiritual stuff and try to find Allah or God's hand in it, and why was this allowed to happen like this, and what is this intended to manifest and to show or to bring out, and those of us that's remain behind, you know what I'm saying? And I've seen, of course, in this industry, anybody that passes away that's worth any kind of money or got any kind of publishing or some kind of estate, you see stuff go real messy, get real messy. So shouts out and respect and love to, Lil Nate, Nate Hale, Lil Nate Dogg, because he's doing this thing right now. So I really like his movement. I like, I see a lot of his father in him. So that's the kind of people I like to help. You know what I'm saying? Or I like to give a look, but shit, they own. I'm old school now, so they own doing their thing. It's their time.
What is one of your best memories of Nate Dogg?
Best memories of Nate Dogg is just sitting in his living room, joking, you know, joking about females and joking about, and young bro was there on one of the occasions, my little brother, young bro. He was on bubbling too, my bad. I think, yeah. So it's Nate Dogg, me, and young bro. And just joking about females, joking about, because all of them was comedians. It was always a bagging session. It was always a roasting session. It was always a broken-hearted female bashing. Whichever female broke your heart or played you a certain kind of way. So if you heard Nate Dogg's lyrics, it's always about that, like God, or it's about something. In the song that we did on the Warzone album that never came out. It was a song called "When I Ain't Around," and that's kind of explicit. But Nate Dogg was a crooner, you know what I'm saying? So he sing, he a hood dude, but he was on the female page. So that we just laugh about those subjects. So it ain't no one specific time, but that's what I got out of that. If you're going through problems with your girl or something like that, then that's where you want to go, because he gonna make you laugh and roast, you know what I'm saying, and probably call somebody else up and entertain you or whatever. So.
Okay. So the Dogg Pound has since reunited.
Right.
Have you heard their latest project?
I didn't hear the whole project, but a couple of songs I heard was fire. I liked the one I heard that I liked was my favorite color is blue. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I always liked Daz's flow. Daz always had a cold voice and a cold flow to me. Of course, Corrupt. But I just like the energy of that song. That's the only one I really can remember that I heard. And I talked to Battle Cat about it. I think he produced one of the tracks on there too. But it's different producers on this one, so this wasn't just a Battle Cat type production. But it's the content. Like if you got a name and you globally recognized, then you can put content out and go perform it. So that's what I'll be looking for. That's what that's what I'm on. If I'm gonna dabble around, and the 50th anniversary of hip hop type celebration stuff came, and that's what kind of brought me back out. So it's not that I'm trying to rap. I'd rather kind of do this, actually tell the stories of this rap stuff, than actually be out there trying to rap, because from promoters to fellow artists to troll fans or stands or whatever, like it's kind of too much for me. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be behind the scenes. So that's what I'm at. I still make hits, but as far as getting out there and dealing with the politics of being able to perform them, I don't know about that part.
Well, shout out to the Dogg Pound.
Shout out Dogg Pound. And this is another story on the campaign trail. Till next time, peace.